This is Looh. You're now watching 2SEATER Radio.
Check. We live?
You asking me or telling me?
We live. This is about to be a real. Anybody that knows myself, knows brand, knows 2SEATER, I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? You're a pillar in the things we've built, man, and just in history and in life. You want the public to know you by your real government Joan or just the what we get, what you...
Give it to him.
We with the man Curran Lewis, better known as Looh. You know what I'm saying? One of the most genuine, you know what I mean? Inspiring, helpful. List goes on with adjectives for you, my dog.
Appreciate you.
Let me start it off like that, man. But what's up? Appreciate you sliding through.
Man, thanks for having me, for real. It's an honor.
It's an honor.
Nah, facts. Facts. We've been building for a while, man. It's an honor to be in this seat, man.
Yeah, let Brandon know we not here without Looh. We not here without Looh.
Listen. I just play my role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I am excited to be here.
Okay.
Facts.
So I had a chance to listen to your podcast that dropped in the past month. Mm-hmm. So what I want to make sure that this conversation doesn't feel like the same conversation.
That's why I didn't want to listen to it, because I didn't want to have it
Well, that's why I did, because I just feel like this is my boy, and it's just like we can go so many directions, bro, as far as the conversation. And I'll let the people that listen to that have that information. So I do want to start off on a basic though. We know that you just recently launched Genuine People. So before we just get into the history and just bidding about just personal shit, I want to make sure we get out the way and don't forget, talk to us about Genuine People and let us know what people could look out for with that.
Okay, so Genuine People is my project management and consultation agency. I've been project managing since 2013 officially. Of course, I've been curating events since high school during the whole party boy wave and all that.
So that was like your introduction. You were saying just partying and shit.
Yeah. I mean, even before I got to King, we was doing things in Cheltenham, SB Boys, down at the Armory.
So this nigga Brand still plays that shit.
Yeah, no, I peep.
Shout out to them, bro.
Yeah, SB Boys, you know.
Y'all know who y'all are.
Yeah, Cheltenham, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got over to King, and that's when I started Fashion Lunatics with some of the homies over there. Got to Dell State. That's when Trey started working with Raheem. So I was just keeping my eye on the culture, even though I had took a break because I wasn't in my home no more. I wasn't in my backyard of Philly. I was in Delaware. Came back to Philly, started going to Temple, launched a brand called Creative Minds Think Alike with my man Brandon Lacey. And that was more clothing, but Trey was doing a cookout at the homie Vibe Crib.
Yeah.
Massive backyard
4th
space.
of July, June. That was like
4th
one of the
July.
first events for
That
real.
was I consider that my induction to this project management game. No, facts. So that was
That's
4th
a
of July.
classic, bro.
Yeah, that was a good joint.
Who DJ'd that? Clifton, DJ affiliated.
Okay.
Raheem was on that joint.
Yup.
Damn, this is history though.
Yeah, I just remember all the homies, a lot of family and friends.
Yeah.
Crazy backyard, almost like a mansion backyard.
Yeah.
Had the tent out there.
Shout out to Vibe, man.
Yeah,
Vibe
that
Moist,
was a moment.
man, for allowing us to use his space before we really ain't know what the hell we was doing, dog.
You feel me?
We just wanted to create a moment,
So I think just navigating for the last 8 years, I just finally decided last year in the pandemic to start a website, have a digital space, have a digital home for all my work, like a portfolio for the public. And then I also decided to add a subscription plan because something that I always do is share information with my friends and family.
Yeah.
Whether it's stock market tips or excerpts from a book or interview. I always share information.
Yeah.
So actually one of the notes that I shared was for Rich Dad, Poor Dad with my homegirl Taylor, the Art Cartel. And she actually ended up buying the book. from my notes. Yeah, I guess
fire.
it just spoke to her, and the notes were so solid, and she wanted more of that information.
So not to cut you off, so the subscription service is basically you doing the work for people. Like you doing the work, whether somebody say, oh, I want to know more about NFTs, I want to know more about I want to read this book, but I'm not sure if it's really up my alley, or like I want to get into stocks, but I don't really know what I should invest in, or like I've even heard you say, what else, like job opportunities and shit, like opportunity, people that are looking for looking to hire. You like do the research and find who those companies are, and we'll send that out to your subscribers. So it's just all about like helping people that subscribe. Just let me know if I'm getting that right.
Yeah, I mean, so far as the job opportunities or the grant opportunities, that's more, I'll just put that on my social media just to attract more traffic. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the subscription model is specifically for stock market tips, self-help, and financial literacy. Yeah. So books like Celestine Prophecy, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, one of my favorite books, The Millionaire Next Door. I'm going to start working on that for my subscribers and put that in the financial literacy section. Yeah, so it's like Spark Notes back in the day.
But just basically you subscribe, monthly fee, and then you able to get access to information without doing the work. It's like you do it for them.
And then we can communicate if there's something that you want me to read and look into for you. Yeah. Other courses and programs that the social media influencers are putting together now.
That's right.
So that's what we're doing.
That's hard. That's hard.
What was the inspiration behind it? Like, what would you look at and then you say like, this is like needed?
Well, my homegirl bought the book, because all last year I was just sharing notes and sharing stuff from courses that I bought, whether it's the Earn Your Leisure homies or Chris Johnson, Big Stock Dude, 19 Keys. I was just sharing the information, and when my homegirl Taylor decided to buy the book, I'm like, yo, I might be on to something.
Yeah, like she went out and spent her money because of something you did, so it's like, okay. That's fire.
It matters.
That's fire. So genuine people, it seems like you helping people. So I'm gonna try to take the conversation more personal to like all our experiences and our relationship. For me, we talked about doing the shit in Vibe Backyard. You know what I'm saying? Just like us really starting, but moving forward and doing events and things like that. I know, like I jumped into it because I knew what it was I liked. I knew the culture I wanted to serve, and I knew what just kept my interest. But I like couldn't get a job in that shit for whatever reason. Like I like couldn't get a job, so I wanted to I didn't want to just not be a part of it. I was like, well, if I gotta do it on my own, I'll do it on my own. What made you jump in and really play a major part in like helping me bring a lot of those ideas to life? Like what made you say, let me take this independent route too and jump in it?
I think it's just self-awareness. I just always knew that I was more of like a foot soldier more than like a lieutenant or a sergeant. Yeah. So, it made me happy to, help my boys win. Yeah. Whether it's the Lightning Strike tour that us three had the pleasure to be on, 3 or 4 cities, to Bob's Backyard. Again, going back to high school, SB boys, whatever. So I think I just always had a knack for just organizing, supporting, and just playing my role with people that pour into me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, we done made some classic moments, bro. What's your top Looh and Trey experience that you've ever like worked on? We done had some stressful moments, but what's your top one that you like? Damn, this show was like, I'm glad this shit happened. Like
my top one?
Yeah, your number one.
Damn, I think I gotta go with the Turkey and Dirty Sprite campaign.
Just the overall campaign, or is it a specific one? Because we did 3.
I know, but I'm trying to cheat and say the whole campaign, right? Because after Vibes, July 4th event, I'm pretty sure we did Turkey and Dirty Sprite that year.
Probably.
And that was because we was trying to do some work with Villa, which is now
DTLR
downtown locker room.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, I want to see something." Patrick Walsh, he's now at Foot Locker or Champs. He was like, "Yo, let me see what y'all can do on your own." So we did the Turkey and Dirty Sprite. And,
Kung Fu Necktie.
At Kung Fu Necktie, I had Julito on the bill, rest in peace.
Hakeem Rich.
Izzle, shout out
Fry,
to Izzle, shout out to Fry. You know,
and then Pray for Christian Labby.
Was he DJing?
No, he was just on his Labby fashion joint.
Oh, all right.
I mean, he's still on his fashion joint, but that was the time. It was a different movie.
We might have had A Boogie spinning that first one.
We did.
Shout out to A Boogie,
did.
my boy.
What year was this?
This was like 13, bro.
No, this was was this 13 or 14?
Bro, I think that was 2013, bro. It's tricky because then, you know, we had the Gravy Trap drawn before either Turkey and Dirty Sprite 1.
No, Gravy Trap came after.
So that was before Turkey and Dirty Sprite 2.
Because Gravy Trap happened in 2014.
Before TDS 2. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. But anyway, TDS, that was real important because it was like, it just set the bar.
Yeah.
It introduced me to a lot of, you know, relationships that I cherish now, that I have now.
Yo, it opened so many doors, man.
Yeah.
I mean, from the people we meet, you talk about Julito, you talk about A Boogie, what those people do, you know, what Pray for Christian continues to do for Philadelphia nightlife. But yo, we was on Complex with that joint.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to start that shit really like this is when people were on blogs.
Twice.
Yeah, this is when people were on blogs.
We got Complex twice.
Yeah.
The second one was for the third one with Distorted. I know she was displaying some work.
Oh yeah.
It was at the spot.
And then the stripper spot.
Yeah.
The strip club. It just
Filthy was DJing that joint.
Yeah, Filthy was Wake Up Filthy.
I did a few things with Filthy.
Yeah, he was definitely on that joint, and Distorted was on it. You know, so that's a fire series.
Yeah, you know, we had the pop up off of South Street.
Right, and we did a pop up in Art Basel.
Art Basel.
It's smaller joint.
I'll take it. And then we had our own Art Basel joint the following year, Bada Bing.
Oh yeah. Shout out to 50 Carats and even what they doing now. Is
Shout out to Dez.
But yeah. So I gotta say, man, right now on camera, I got two of my biggest inspirations, people I'm thankful for and shit. Both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? What is your, Brad? I feel like we on camera and we gotta talk about some shit. What's your favorite Looh moment of just coming?
This is about to be scary.
I don't know if this is my favorite moment.
What's your favorite Looh?
Your favorite moment, not the bid. What's your favorite joint?
Oh, you can bid.
Your favorite moment.
You done had some that whole thing, that string of going from city to city.
Yeah.
But it would definitely have to be that Vermont trip.
Oh, but was that your favorite moment though?
Just cause you didn't have to be that. Cause when you think back and look at it, it's just chill.
So for people that don't know, we went on the road and we laughing right now because this is all foundation to what y'all seeing now and what we're doing now, and from 2SEATER to Genuine People. You know, Looh got on the Girls Club hoodie, and just it's all foundation to this stuff. So these stories y'all don't know, but in the midst of building something, in the midst of meeting people, traveling the country. We did a tour and ended up in Vermont. Shout out to Kari. Shout out to 99 Neighbors. Shout out to Larry Stevens.
Definitely Larry Stevens.
Yep, made it happen. And so, for y'all don't know, we three black niggas. You know what I'm saying? We end up in a Burlington, Vermont. It's a small ass Vermont city. Hella white people, farms and shit. And I mean, it was one of the most racist experiences that I think that we've ever experienced collectively. But that shit was racist, brain.
I would say one of them.
It wasn't.
We got pulled over on the way up there.
Which was alright.
That was
Driving
ass.
too fast.
Alright, cool.
Driving too slow.
As soon as we get pulled over, bro. Looh is sitting in the passenger seat. Looh goes like this. He put his hand out the window.
Yeah.
It's just
that's my vibe though.
It's just yo, you ain't even. Now the cops are yo, what's up?
That's
trauma though. That's
for sure. But it's just
I probably
as soon as he rolled the window down, Looh was like,
look. My little cousin probably gonna watch this joint, right? Yeah. She gonna hear that story and be like, yeah, that's cuz. That's cuz.
You've been like that. I remember
Keys on top of the hood.
I remember it was a big brawl in high school. It was freshman year. We had a freshman dance.
Okay.
And the cops came. It was a big brawl. A couple people got arrested. And somebody was telling everybody to leave. And he pulled his nightstick out. And we all young boys.
That's
we 14, 15.
Yeah.
And you gonna beat me with your fucking nightstick?
Yeah.
And then He starts chasing us off the high school campus, and we all grabbing you, trying to get you to leave school, and you like trying to go toe to toe with the law. Like.
And that's again when we go back to self awareness. You know, I was a hothead for no reason. I don't know if it's because I'm an Aries. I don't know if it's because of other things. It's like I've always been a hothead. I remember we was at Shampoo one time in Philly. You know, they had the teen night popping. What was that, Saturday night? Going crazy, phone night. Man, we end up getting kicked out. All I remember is me, John Revis, and a few other dudes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm snapping. I'm going crazy.
You on the security?
I'm on his ass. And he like this. This would settle me down. We had to be in the 9th grade. And this would calm me down. He like, yo, you gonna be the reason why, you know, you and your friends get arrested one day. And that one hurt. Yeah. That one hurt. Because again, I'm a big support dude. I'm a big for my family and friends dude. Yeah. You feel me? So I would do nothing. You feel me? I wouldn't do nothing to endanger any of my homeboys' livelihoods or situation. So that was one situation that really kind of got me to like tighten up.
Well, we're gonna spin back to the Vermont story.
Okay, my bad. Yeah.
And then so how did the one happen that we got pulled over on the way there, and then we was there.
Hotel,
we pulled to the hotel, and they wouldn't let us check into the hotel
because it was like I was like an extra body.
And like
he said he had experiences with black people in the past.
Yeah. I don't know if he said that.
He did.
They said they had bad experience with some people that look like us in the past.
Oh, okay.
And they wasn't trying to let us in, so we all the way in Vermont, like, yo, our hotel not letting us check in. We got a show that night. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing city to city. We did the DC, Philly, we did the Brooklyn. We tired. We just ready to like finish this shit up. Looh just has a breakdown and shit. Next thing you know, he storms out the hotel. Fuck this, fuck everybody.
Because I was ready to tip on bull. I was ready to tip on bull.
Yo,
it was bad.
Imagine this black man in this white town. Taking his shirt off, running in the gas station, grabbing a pack of cigarettes, pants hanging off his ass. The optics of that shit was one of the...
I gave him everything he wanted. I gave him everything he wanted. I gave him everything he wanted.
Of him walking back across the street, like to us, like I would never forget that picture.
Yo, but I'm thankful for that because after it was done, man, like I just realized, like, yo, we just did a historical run. Like, you know what I'm saying? The ups, the downs, all that shit. That's what it's about. Like, that's movie material right there. You feel me? So like, I wouldn't even exchange that. We laughing now, but like, I'm glad that happened, yo, because it's just like it just make it that much more memorable. We do shot a clock. I want a shot to that, man.
Definitely shot to that.
Yeah, I want a shot to that.
We left that energy back in 2015.
60 years. So, we all, you know what I'm saying, grew up, known each other for years. Let's talk about, we in LA now, you know what I mean? We living out dreams, you know, making it happen at whatever level. What do you think Philadelphia needs to see more of in order for us to get more people that'll be like, you know the culture of Philly, like, let's steer this shit another direction, and that's the cool shit, rather than what I think a lot of people perceive to be the cool shit. When I say people, I mean ages 12 to 18, 20 to 20 even, you know what I'm saying? You got old ass young boys, but what you think needs to happen from people like us to like really like open eyes?
So basically, do you mean in terms of just like opportunities outside of what they're used to?
I think just seeing influence beyond what's the big shit right now. I think the scoreboard op shit, now on Philly shit, is the big shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a lot of people doing cool shit. You just talk about genuine people. You sitting with 2SEATER audio. I mean, it's other people in Philly that we could name the list. I mean, you're very ingrained in the art community. You know what I'm saying? Helping set Pink Satano. A lot of the artists that are snapping now were doing their early shows in Pink Satano. What do you think needs to happen for it to be more visibility on shit that might not be scoreboard op 911 Philly shit?
Cause right now it's big. Like, you got a lot of scenes in Philly. It's real fragmented. Yeah. Traditional. That's like, you know, Meek Mill, A.R.A.D. Give me somebody that's a bit younger than Drills. Core.
Core.
You know what I mean? That's like traditional, right? Then you got your alternative. That's like, you know, your little Uzi, Tierra Whack. Then you got Jersey, what they doing with Mary Fontaines and your Wreck Philly collective. Then you got the skateboard scene. So
nigga said Jersey, Wreck Philly.
Because I know Will from Philly, but I know he got partners from Jersey.
We know what you meant.
They bringing a lot of.
We know what you meant, bro.
You know,
we know what you meant. You want 2-seater audio? You good, bro? Ain't no politics here.
But I just think we just gotta keep doing. You know, my man Nair from Stocked Up, he doing a lot. You know, he always bringing people from Philly out here to LA when he got events.
Just to see it.
Yeah. So I think that we just gotta keep doing what we doing. We know the radio not really going to support too much of anything that's not a scoreboard moment, but I think we just gotta keep creating our own thing. You know,
can you get people into some cool shit in Philly outside of just like the shit that they might be seeing, like the violent shit, just like some cool, like some art shit, some clothes, some music, some. I'm saying just anything that might be like.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a lot of like fashion movements, even with Frederick Scott.
Not even just fashion, just anything that's just like bring some like peace or just something cool to your timeline, something new to your timeline.
I mean, I gotta go down the list, so I'm thinking like Frederick Scott, Nair, Nil was Stocked Up. My man Mike Humphrey, he has a pop up every week out there. Matt Geo with his community service initiative.
I love that hood.
You know, I'm thinking about you know, the photographers and their movements. I don't know if there's anything going on outside. You know, I'm tapped in with different programs like One Day at a Time. They helping the youth. I'm speaking with them this winter, this December, for Stop the Anti-Gun Violence program. So they're doing a lot of things. I always forward people who I think would be good to like come in as a speaker or maybe even go out and experience. So she takes a bunch of kids from the city. You know, they might go on a tour to a studio or a tour to, you know, a print shop, whatever the case may be. But if we can, because I feel like I don't have the best answers right now, if we can try to put something together on the back end where we like basically get that list out. You know what I mean? Like just things to look for in Philly.
Yeah, we can do that.
What you was about to say, bro?
I was about to say nothing. It's just like we can do that, bro. I mean, I can to the best of my ability.
Well, because I feel like if I get, you know, adamant time and preparation, I can give y'all a list of some things that's happening in the city. Facts. And I feel like that is important for, you know, not the single moms or, you know, the grandmoms raising their kids or the older siblings that's trying to get their younger siblings involved with something, whether it's tech or dance, you know what I mean? Whatever. So let's put something together on the back end for that.
We could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. Do you still have like appreciation or any type of love or hand or involvement in fashion?
Only when I'm hired for it.
Okay.
Either I'm hired to put together a fashion show or some type of campaign event or rollout, or I'm supporting the homies. Again, girls club. You know, I got the drone. I just asked them like, yo, if you need the drone, let's go to work. You know what I mean? So unless it's in the aspect capacity where I'm working, not really. Cause you remember I used to do the cut and sew thing. And you know, one of the last pieces.
You sold some fire patches on a couple pieces, bro.
Man, one of the last pieces I actually did was for Wallow. And you know, I was in a dark place during that time in the city. And mentally, I mean, I was in a dark place and spiritually, and I didn't have the passion for it. You know, and then I would even last year, quarantine work. I got my sewing machine sent out. And I thought I was going to try to get back into it, but I realized I had to be self-aware. Like, I'm skilled at this. I can put together some things, but it's like it's not a big passion of mine. Like, I want to put together some pieces for genuine people, like some cool capsule collections, some collab work.
That's hard.
You know what I mean?
But just at your rate. At your rate.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I mean, even again, bringing up Nair was Stocked Up. I do a lot of work with him. You know, we just had the Halloween weekend. 3-4 events we did out here last year, working on some stuff for 2022 down the pipeline. So it's on a project management base or a consultant base.
I know we've put people on the artist through building out showcases and shit. Who is some new shit that you fucking with right now, like on the artist tip, music tip? And it could be R&B too, hip hop. I know you be on your smooth vibes.
Yeah. You know, I like traditional R&B.
Okay.
I'm not really tapped in with a bunch of the R&B people who doing it now. You had introduced me to somebody. You just posted them. Dejan.
Okay.
He fire.
What's traditional R&B?
Shout to Reggie Beckton. Traditional I look at is like 90s, 80s, 70s. That's my pocket, bro.
We not in the 90s no more.
But
bro.
that's my pocket when it comes to R&B. I don't listen to a lot of these like modern R&B folks. Like I like Party Next Door. I like Ye Ali. But I'm not really like, you know how Apple got the playlist like modern R&B.
Yeah.
Yo, Cuz got some Jones.
To each their own.
But you know, back to the question.
Bro.
But back to the question, man. I like Destroy Lonely. I like Tizo Touchdown.
Okay.
You about to make me pull out the SoundCloud. I'm not good with names, but definitely like Destroy Lonely, Tizo Touchdown, right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hard. If you had somebody in your face right now and you wanted them to become a genuine people subscriber, what would be like your 15 to 30 second pitch?
My pitch would be, are there any books or courses or programs that you're interested in?
Yeah.
What are they? Okay. I'm going to go tap into it for you. And I'm going to come back with the overview. And that's the Genuine People subscription model, Genuine Notes. $10 a month. We can do a discount code, maybe a Genuine Seat.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you want to do a discount code, put that joint out here for anybody that happens to watch or listen to this joint. Definitely say that so they know.
So anybody that's watching, as a matter of fact, what we'll do is we'll do the first month free, and then payments will pick up after that. Use the discount code Genuine Seat. And again, if you are ever curious about what's inside of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the magic of thinking big, Millionaire Next Door, come over to Genuine People, go to Genuine Notes, subscribe, and everything will be loaded up for you, as far as the overview. And if you want, purchase the book afterwards so you can get your own perspective. But for me, I'm just trying to make it super digestible for you to just expand your horizons and perspective via stock market tips, self-help, and financial literacy. So I know that was more than 15 seconds.
Yeah, but I saw where you could have stopped that and you know what I'm saying, and really got your point across. I appreciate you for stopping by, fucking with 2SEATER. You already know, like, this really was a conversation with the homie. Anybody who watched this is gonna know that. So, but I'm glad to just, be able to put this shit on a pedestal, because that's what we do, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Our whole community got it. It's up for everybody, man. It's up for everybody. Let people know where to follow you at personally, company, and all of that.
So you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Looh, the number 1 LOOH. Genuine People right now is only on Instagram at Genuine People. And then my website is genuinepeople.net. So feel free to either subscribe to the Genuine Notes, feel free to subscribe to the email list. Right now I have about 3,000 subscribers to the email list, and I'm just looking to grow that. I'm looking to grow my subscription plan and create a community. So yeah.
Let's get it, man. Appreciate you sitting down with us, bro.
Man, thanks for having me.